even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people get...
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Jackson now on 2nd and 10, out to his left. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 4th touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Throwing again. Jackson looking deep for Julio. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jackson operating from the gun. He's going to take off with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Willie Snead.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So we come upon halftime with... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Justin Tucker.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Jackson on first down, looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
From the
line.
gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They run with Edwards. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. A gain of 1. Brings up third down and...
On third down, Jackson looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Raven. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Edwards. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Play action. Now Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
36. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Jackson, being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Jackson. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing now is Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Jackson to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards, a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel